We will stay with them. Hi, welcome to Area Zone. If you're new here, please like, share, subscribe. Today we are going to be analyzing fraudulent or potential fraudulent emails and how to go about them when they are sent to your mail. Let's start. So I got this mail from this with this subject title: Leadership Submit and Nomination for Honorary Doctorate Program November 2025. To start with, I never applied for anything like this. So for baseline, you want to click this arrow here to give you access to informations that have to do with the sender and the receiver. So right off the bat, you can see academy rather at centerforproductivity.org. I've actually opened quite a lot of information here. I think I'll clear them so that we can just start right from the scratch. We have mailed by US West to amazonzs.com. Quite suspicious for me at this point. It's maybe Amazon, yes, but Amazon Z's doesn't make any sense, but it's all good. I think I'm quite confident a little bit to click this because the website looks like a website. It doesn't have any extensions of / or whatever advantages of web design knowledge. So it doesn't have any extensions, so it's just a domain name at this point. So I'll click it. Before then, let me close all of this so we don't have previous files open because we're going to be doing quite a lot of digging. Ignore this, and let's focus on what we are doing. Okay, so we could extract it from here. We could extract it from here, or we just extract it from here. But irrespectively, this is where I'll get it from. And I'll just click go to. We would have actually gone through the whole of this. I'll do that too, but let's take a look at the website itself, where it's coming from. So we have this whole website here. It seemed genuine. It's zoomed to about, let's put it at 100, which is basic. It's taking quite a lot of time to load, and unfortunately, right off the bat, being a web developer, the criticism comes immediately to me for the website itself. I feel the website is not cool enough. I don't want to start doing breakdowns of the website, but I pretty don't like the website. It's so old in nature. We have text stretching from left to right. We have unnecessary boxes here on the background. We have pictures hanging, text hanging here. Just quite a lot of things to criticize. I'm not really here to criticize. I just want to explore it to see if there's anything important here. And yeah, quite a lot of things going on here. And yeah, they said our clients, so the website believes, or they claim to have this amount of clients. Meanwhile, don't forget the center of productivity. It might make sense if they have all these numbers of clients, but you have arrow navigation signs here. We also have them here. It's really confusing, but it's all good. Quite a ton of stuff, but yeah, I believe it started 2018 to 2025 according to the copyright here. We have a couple of informations here and all of that. Now, I do not know if this is a fraudulent website. I can't start calling them. They said they have an office in the United States, and they also have an office in Nigeria, somewhere in Lagos. And this is their email addresses and all of that. If you know anything about the website, please just let me know. For now, I can't say so much, but let's see what we can find. Quite a lot of things going on, to be fair. Quite a ton of things going on. And yeah, let's just skip that and go back to the mail. Then let us view this mail. Just scroll down to it, and let's view it on the browser. And one of my first things to do, I'm already in incognito to start with, but one of my first things to do is to look at the URL to hopefully believe that there's nothing really going on here that is suspicious or bad. I believe this is a PDF file with this extension, with this long file name. Just for curiosity's sake, let's explore a little bit more. Let's exploit this. Let us clean off the whole of this and let's see what directory we have. So we don't have access to that directory. Let's see Josin. What is on Josin? So we have Josin, and Josin needs a login information. Okay, so yeah, this is what we're talking about. Josin needs a login information. Let me click this logo or this clickable link. It's still taking me back, so it's also tied to the Josin directory to log in. Apparently, this is where we're going to be stuck. Now, if I were using some tools, ethical hacking tools, we can play around a lot of this, but this is just basic investigation. Okay, so this is the email. This is the email proper. Now let's watch this. Let's zoom in straight up. We have a ton going on here. This is actually a JPEG, so you can see it's actually movable. So it's a picture. And they said Center for Public Service Productivity and Development. First and foremost, it is Center of Productivity, and now it is Center for Public Service Productivity and Development. And they said they're in collaboration with the Crown University, Delaware. Delaware, if you have any affiliation, let us know. They said they are also in collaboration with the Association of Pension Desk Practitioners of Nigeria, the Association with Ministry of Education in Argentina. This is definitely the seal of the United States, if I'm correct. INOA, I know INOA should be another organization. They said they are also in collaboration with international associations of universities, and some information here. I would have loved to go deep, but I don't have that time. Let's just explore what is going on here. So they congratulated me introducing it, and they said leadership submit nomination program for honorary doctorate program. Now, I'm a BEng holder. I haven't done a master's program, so having to invite me for or nominate me for a honorary doctorate program, that would have been so cool, to be fair. Really cool, but I don't know the criteria, but let's go for that. The Crown University, Delaware, in collaboration with the Center for Public Service Productivity Development and Association of Pension Desks and yada yada blah blah blah, specially invites and nominates you for the award of Crown University, Delaware, USA Honorary Doctorate. Okay, fine. These are the fields of specialization. And interestingly, we have, I'll just scroll down through some of them. And so since I'm a engineer in a profession, this is where it ties to me. So Doctor of Engineering, DEng, PhD. Like I said, it's all good. Now, notice something interesting. You have a lot of bold, red, highlighted captions or text there, or headings. Those are not mistakes. Those are intentional to catch your attention to the exact thing that they want to get your attention and get you hooked on. So yeah, let's go. So they said news from CPROD Leadership Submit Honorary Doctorate Award Program and the likes. I would have again loved to explore all of them, because looking at the URL, I can see that the URL written here. Now, this is where it gets tricky. There's a URL written here, and they tell you that this is from Vanguard NGR, hopefully Nigeria.com, and they have from NAN News, whatever, and all that stuff. But okay, so let's do something interesting. But right off the bat, if you look at the bottom left here, okay, when I hover on this, you see that the information there, the URL here doesn't match with that URL that I'm currently hovering on. And if you want to dig further, let us click this. Let us click copy link address, or let's possibly inspect. Do we inspect? No, let's not inspect. Okay, yeah, let's inspect. So by the time we inspect, if you zoom in on the inspecting, you can see that the URL is not what you think. It's actually from the same Center of Productivity or for Productivity and .org. So it doesn't have any business doing with Vanguard. This is how fast it is to dictate fraudulent activities. Also, I think there's something that I just noticed. Okay, it's the same thing. So I thought the center spelling is different from the central spelling here, which is something we are very conscious of too. But it's obvious that all the links you can see here has nothing to do with nannews.ng, Tribune Nigeria. TribuneOnlineNG.com, is it sharpedgenews.com? It has nothing to do with them. They are all coming from centerforproductivity.org/josen/I/ what they call it, a file name. So this is very not real. You can see it. This is where the mind game or the psychology game comes in. They are telling you are about to click http://vanguardngr.com, but in the real sense, the link tied behind it is not vanguard.com. Yeah, well, let's dig further. You know what? Let's explore it. It's crazy, but let's explore it. So we clicked it and it came up to Vanguard. Could I be wrong? Possibly yes, but it has nothing to do with expert call for leadership and impactful change. I don't know how it has to do with what have you, but again, I'm concerned because hovering on this, I'm seeing a different URL and I don't know how they did that whole trick, but whatever. It's still open to Vanguard and the information there is interesting though. Let's just leave that out, but let's move on our investigation. So we have another awardees. Now this is funny. They are calling you or they're nominating you for a honorary doctorate program, and they are telling you cross-section of awardees. Is it that the award has already been given or the program has already been given? Because on the background of this, you can see Lagos Leadership Summit Award, and they are showing you the pictures, but they are telling you they're inviting you again for the program, which is very sketchy. But moving on, we have all the activities lined up for it here. I'm not going to go through them. Let's just move further. And this is where it gets interesting. They said the program is for August to 19th of September, nomination of awardees, 15th to 26th, screening and confirmation of honorary doctorate awardees, 22nd September to 10th of October, confirmation of payment from nominated doctorate awardees. Do the doctorate awardees, honorary doctorate awardees, do they pay to get the awards? If it is so, then every other person can get a honorary doctorate award, and that's weird. Anywho, 20th to 22nd October says compilation of names of awardees with confirmed payment, yada yada, down to it. Now, this is the fun part. Leadership Summit and honorary doctorate award comes to a total of 1.5 million naira for the fee, or $1,000 for the fee. If you convert $1,000 to 1.5 to naira, is going to be way more than 1.5 million. Anyway, this is the full package, I believe, of what they say you will get when you pay this money and when you are awarded the honorary doctorate award. You get the honorary doctorate degree certificate. You get this, the master class leadership certificate, award plug, lapel badge, rather, full color page profile publication, one copy of the magazine, and hire of academic gown. Now, additional cost optional. If you wish to keep the academic gown after the investiture, a payment of 95,000 naira is required. This is just mind-blowing. Now, they tell you, if this invitation is acceptable by you, please confirm your acceptance by sending a mail to blah blah blah, and or calling our executive program coordinator on this. Now, another very suspicious point is they didn't put the name of the executive program coordinator. They only told you the title and they gave you a phone number. So whatever. Now this is where the whole thing gets interesting. This is where the whole thing gets interesting. Now this is where we move on to the next level. Okay, so it is signed. Accept our warm regards. Yours sincerely, Associate Professor S.R. Boslin Prabhu, Deputy Registrar, Crown University, USA, Chairman, Award Selection Committee. And we have Nancy Enuademu, HOD Executive Program, Center for Productivity. Okay, so let us explore these signatories to this letter. and confirm if they match their portfolio written here. So let's just search it directly. So we have Dr. Boslin Prabhu, SR, PhD. Now the sad story is he is not from Crown University, Delaware. He's actually from Anna University, And if we open it, if we open it, which is his LinkedIn page, let's leave that opening. Excuse me. So it's actually opening. Now, if you open it, I don't know who this person is, but your picture or your signature was what signed the what signed the mail I got. So let's explore. This is Dr. Boslin Prabhu SR, and like you see here, which is very funny, he said PhD at let's zoom in. PhD at PhD from Anna University. I've never heard such introduction. And this is Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, India. That is weird. If you click his contact info, it gets more suspicious. We have ajas.net, iijsr.com, and mjbs.com. Now, if we hover over this, you can see on the bottom left corner is actually matching the URL, as you can see. It's personal. They say personal website. It sounds really sketchy to have 3 personal websites. You could have just had one website and a couple of sub domains under that website, but I'm not even going to stress myself and go through that. And if you scroll through his experience, you see that since 2009, he has been a lecturer at ECE. Hopefully, that's College of Engineering, Tamil Nadu, and he has been working there since 2009 down to present. That's a very long time to work. He's been there working all this while, and as you can see, education also Anna University, and all of that. If you scroll a little bit further, he has some couple of skill sets, and if we check his activities, you see that he has not posted anything ever. So that is just one. And this is the third person that I'm supposed to, that signed the documents that came to me. Anyway, let us explore Anna University at this point. Let's explore Anna University. Let's just copy it out like this. Come here, search here. So we have Anna University here, Chennai. This is a couple of pictures. They have a website tied to them. I believe it's .edu. Yes, so it matches below on the top right, bottom left corner, .edu, index.php. Yeah, it was designed by coding. Moving on anyway. So let's open this website to see more about Anna. Meanwhile, simultaneously, let us explore the HOD that also co-signed. If you explore this a little bit, you see that the Nancy Enu Ademu has no correlation with this signature. There is no N, no noticeable N. We don't have any noticeable E. But let's assume the person is creative on their signature. So let's just search the person up on this. So we have this information right out here. It says account manager. It totally contradicts HOD executive program, but fair benefit, I would have gone through images, but a couple of people's images will pop up. So let's just skip that. Let's work on what we have. Let's scroll down a bit to see if we have any information. So we have price from this website. We have vote contestant, and we have this name which matches the name, and they say contestant number, voting details, and the likes. So it possibly was some. And if you go down again, you have Miss Harmony Delta, and it has the same name and the contestant number. So, and if you go down, we have Pagans Vote Nigeria, and it's still the same thing, Miss Harmony Delta 2022, and there are informations there pertaining that. So right off the bat, you are really seeing that we don't have so much information on this person, but we have a account manager which contradicts this. And as usual, let's just click that. I'll close this because we've already have access to Mr. Boslin. And let's come to Anna University. Coming to another university, quite a lot. For India, I'm not saying this in any way and form to be insulting, but for India, which is one of the biggest exporters of IT, I mean, a lot of web designers in India, a lot of web developers in India, this is the poorest website I've ever seen compared to the one I initially saw and I was complaining about. It's excessively too long, so complex to navigate, so many links to click and all of that. And as you can see here, it's just bulky. It's too bulky. Like, it's too bulky. Irrespectively, we are going to do our work. So I'm going to copy Boslin's name. It didn't come. No, I'll just copy it from here. Let's just do this so we don't really get so much backlash. And we search nothing. Let me put it again. Let me get. So I can see some information here, and sadly enough, I can't really get so much. It's actually baseline, not Boslin. So we can't even work with that. And this one also, let me search. Okay, so we have a couple of things going on here. We have Prabhu, and this is not, this is Prabhu, but not anything that has to do with Boslin Prabhu. And apparently that is all. Let me check Boslin at this point. Oh my days, so sorry. I'll have to edit this part out. But it's all good. I'm just getting calls coming into my phone. So no result here. And this is where I get stuck. We don't have any result on this person. So I don't know if he's actually tied to this place, but if he is, if you know anything, that would have been fun. But I don't want to do so much. I could really go in and try to see the list of their lecturers and all of that to really see if we have any name. But from the search, there's nothing with such information. So this doesn't make any sense. For Nancy, this is what I'm getting on Nancy. I don't understand. I mean, if you check her experiences and all of that, it's practically accounting based. It has nothing to do with what was written here as HOD executive program center productivity. We have a couple of informations they still put out here for authenticity, but it is still not getting any. In fact, check this out. It is uncompleted here. If you zoom in properly, we can see that distributing, publishing, or taking any actions in reliance on this content of this mail without authorization from the center is strictly prohib what? It's not complete. So you see another big red flag here, and all of that. And they are still threatening you that if you do anything without proper authorization from the sender, you're going to be strictly prohibited or prohib. And it's not prohibited, it's prohib. So prohib doesn't make any sense. Anywho, this is a hands-on live exploration of how you could be scammed by sending things that you think interest you. How do they get your contact? There's a lot of crawling techniques to crawl information, and you can send massive information like this, and with one or two modifications, you can personalize these messages, to the name from what you got from your crawl. So yeah, this is it. And like I said, we've done a lot of diggings. We haven't seen anything important. It is all just false information. And this picture looks even edited, but I won't go to those points. Yeah, let me leave it on this point. I really enjoyed SR, Boslin, Rabu, and Nancy. Please stay safe out there. People are really doing a lot to see the possibility of scamming you and all of that. So stay safe out there. Don't click any link you don't know, and don't. If it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. I don't have a master's. Calling me to come and take a doctorate honorary degree is not it. If you like things like this, follow, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, so once I drop any content of such information, you can actually get to know. And stay safe out there once again.